Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I own the rights to this music out here. What happens when you miss? Hello. So listen to this poem and I hope you get sleep once I'm through. Hi. I'm really, really excited. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. Okay, so I had to get my stuff going. Hope y'all have a wonderful Thursday. I know I have. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank y'all for hanging out with your girl. Share this with somebody. We got some stuff to talk about today. The notifications on my phone are going haywire. Let me turn this off real quick. Yeah. So come on in, invite somebody. Come talk to me. This is the first time that we're doing it on Stream Live. So I'm really excited about that. I'm on my laptop, so y'all can hear my phone. I usually do it on my phone. So yeah. So this is being broadcast on YouTube, on our Majesty page, on my page, on Periscope, on all of that stuff. So we got some stuff to talk about. I just got through cooking, so I ain't gonna be, like the folks say, I ain't gonna be before you long. I promise you I ain't. Well, we got some stuff to talk about. Shouts out to everybody who is on here with me. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. So, thank y'all for being on here with me. This is the Queen's Corner, where Queen speaks the truth. I am the one and only Queen, and I got a message for y'all today. And I'm gonna cut this short because I'm ready to eat. So check this out. One thing that I've learned in my adulthood is to be conscious of who I call friend. Okay, be careful of who you call friend, because there's some people who come into your life to distract you from the goal that you set, from the milestones that you'll cross over to. Um, Especially those who come to you when they think that you're doing something. When they think you're doing something, hey friend, hey sis, hey bro, you be like, wait a minute, where you came from? Appreciate the affection and the camaraderie, but know that you have to be cautious, because befriending everybody is not necessarily wise. There's some people who come into your life who want to see if you make it, and when you do, that's when they're gonna start supporting and blast you. Oh, I knew all the time that they was gonna be something. And we're like, hold on, but you didn't support me then. So how is it that you knew all the time? You have to be conscious of those people. Um, when I was younger, I used to be the likable person. So when I went to A&M, I was in everything, everything, everything. And I gained a lot of connections there. So I think one time I wrote down of all the people who I call a friend, and I had literally almost 50 people on this list. Ask me how many I have now. Friends are those people who are in your life permanently. I think the role of friend in its truest form should never be a temporary assignment. If you were not my friend, then you were just an associate that I was real cool with. Because a friend is going to be there when you ain't doing so good and when you were doing extremely well. A friend is not somebody who's going to just dip out on you when you got troubles or you done messed up. So if you have a real friend that's been able to be with you, like literally can call on the phone and cry your eyeballs out, and they say, hey, you know you wrong in this, right? You know you wrong. You out of pocket for this. Hello to those who I haven't spoken to. A friend will tell you, hey, listen, I know how you feel, but you need to calm down. Or listen, I know you want to go off right now, but now ain't the time for that. Or sis, just listen. You're crazy coming up, so you might need to let your crazy calm down before you act on this. And then there are times when you call a friend and they don't have to say a word. And that can be the greatest conversation that you've had. They don't have to necessarily give you a rebuttal for everything. They can just be there and just make a mountain of difference. And when you have a dream, a goal, or something that you are trying to do, you can always look around and find your friend there. There's sometimes they just show up for stuff and you're like, don't worry about it. I'm here. I got you. Those are the type of friends that you'll have for a lifetime. Those are the type of friends that you can't shoo them away if you try to. Because there are times when our stubbornness inside of us wants to push those people away, but their friend, they know that you're just tripping for a minute. You'll come around. Because a friend is somebody that you, in my opinion, that you'll have for the rest of your life. Even if y'all have a break where I can't stand you, Joker, I can't stand you either, and y'all go your separate ways for a little while, but the love that's there never breaks. So with that being said, with the definition being clearly defined of what a friend is, because in my opinion, that's so important. Friendship is somebody who will give you their last, who wants to see you win, who wants to see you be successful, even if their names are not attached to your success. They are happy that you're in that spot. So because friendship is such an important thing for me, I'm very leery of those who come into my life automatically trying to jump on the bandwagon. I love everybody. I don't hate nobody. But when you coming into, when you trying to jump on the bandwagon to attach yourself to my success for the purpose of either trying to distract me from my path or trying to hold on just long enough so you can get in on the good stuff, I don't have time for that. And I'm very cautious of that type of person. There are some people who see that you are doing well, who see that you are climbing up that hill of where you need to go to get to your peak. And they see that through every obstacle that you've had, every trial that you've had, every speed bump in the road that you come against, every time your resilience does not fail. They see that. Even if you feel like they don't, they do. They see that. And because they see that, they want to get close to you just in case you make it. And they can say, oh, that's my homie. Yeah, they're going to let me in the show free. Or they're going to let me get backstage. Or they're going to give me a discount on this product. Or they're going to give it to me for free. Or they're going to hook me up with the folks who know who run the show. Or they're there to distract you. Well, Queen, I don't think you should do that like this because that might not work. Knowing in their mind, they're trying to cultivate that idea to make it work for them. Okay. So everybody who calls you their friend and try to attach themselves to you, they're not necessarily trying to make sure you win. They try to make sure that they win for selfish reasons. Okay. You have to be cautious of them type of folks. You have to be cautious of them type of folks because those are the type of people who, once they've gotten onto you, they're like leeches. If anybody knows anything about leeches, they know that leeches will see a body or sense a body that's full and vibrant and attach themselves to it and suck what is in them that makes them vibrant out. And once they're done, they fall off. If you go out in the wilderness and you healthy and all this other stuff, I don't know why you would be out there in the first place, but if you go out there in the wilderness and you're walking in the water and a leech attaches to you that's trying to suck your blood flowing through you is what makes you you. Once they pull that out of you, they fall off of you once they're full. How many times in history have we seen where people have gone on the path with them and then broken off and did something huge, bigger, off somebody else's dream, off somebody else's vision? So you have to be cautious about that. So be careful who you call your friend. Be careful of that. Because if they're always in your business trying to figure out what you're doing, or they're always trying to rewrite the vision that you have, oh my gosh, they're always trying to do something better and bigger than what you're doing. They're clearly not your friend. They're your competition. And that's a word right there. I should never be competing with my friend. If she's doing something good over there, God bless you. Let's make this thing happen. If I'm doing something good over here, God bless me. Let's make this thing happen. There ought to be a network. There should not be competition. You compete with your enemies for the top spot. But if you're walking the same path and you want everybody to win, you're just trying to make sure we get to the top. There are people, and I've been in the poet game. I've been writing forever. But as far as performance goes, I've been doing this for close to 8 to 9 years. And I know how it feels to be a poet, trying to get your name out there, trying to, find your way because performance is something that you want to do and people shut you out. Or I've heard my poem performed by somebody else. Or I've spoken my idea to somebody. They've done it, made it big, and invited me and say, oh yeah, I got this idea from Queen. And these are the people who I called my friend. They saw that I had vision. They saw that I was ambitious. They attached themselves to me to cipher out my ideas so they could do it for themselves. Now, my group of friends, real friends, are so small. My friends have supported me. I've supported them. You need $20, here it is. I need $20. I got your back on payday. That type of friend, because they've been on the phone to 2 o'clock in the morning, bouncing off ideas, trying to see how I can go to the next level. And my friends have been there to say, girl, you got this. Go ahead and make it do what it do. What you need from me. What you need from me. And I now do the same thing for them. Hey, you trying to do this? What you need? I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. When I get out the house, I'm going to see about it. Those are the type of people that you need surrounding yourself with. And I know that there's a mentality out here, say you need to attach yourself with the people who are going places so you can learn their techniques and all that other stuff. That's the difference between being a leech and seeking wisdom. Seeking wisdom is something that you can steal from somebody. It's something that you digest and live. So if you're seeking wisdom on, hey, I need to know whether this is the right move, or tell me where I can go here. And you have to watch that too. That's a whole different conversation for a whole different day. Because, honey, some of these folks who have perceptions of having wisdom, literally, they got the wisdom, but they don't want to share it. So it's like, why you cooking all this food? You full, but you don't want to share with nobody. You just got knowledge. You're not really wise. That's the difference between people who have knowledge and have wisdom. Because I think wisdom is something that you want to share with people. Knowledge is something that you can hold and be like, no, this is just for me. But nonetheless, so those who come into your life who want to take more from you than they give to you, literally want to attach themselves to your success. They want to attach themselves to your vision, attach themselves to your potential. But they don't care nothing about it. They're either there to tear you down or to steal your ideas. Now, that does not mean that you should be cautious of everybody. Everybody ain't got a bad heart. However, filter them out before you just start pouring yourself. I know sometimes it gets lonely on this road, and I got some performers on here. I see y'all. I know it's lonely on this road sometimes. I know it's kind of feels like you're by yourself. However, those are the times you need to cherish, because when you're by yourself and you feel like you're lonely, those are the times that you need to discover who you are. And also, you'll be more appreciative of people who are real friends. I've never seen a hungry person not appreciate a sandwich when they're hungry, because they have something they didn't have before. So be cautious of them. Wait them out some. Tell them a secret and see if your business is stay in your on the phone line, or whether it's on Fox 6 News tomorrow night. Wait them out. see what their goals are. Ask them what do you want to do? What you want to do? Wait them out and see, because we are living in a time where creativity, innovation, ingenuity is something that's going to help all of us win. COVID has stripped a lot of things from people, but it's also showed people their creativity. With that in mind, people's creativity is what's getting them paid. So you have to be cautious, because somebody might be trying to take your stuff and they get the $1 million, and you see them looking like, well, I'll be damned. Would you look at this? Be careful who you call friend, because somebody might come into your life and distract you. Now, I'm going to give you another tidbit. Like my daddy say, this one is for free. That goes for not only friends, but family. It's some family that are jealous of your gift. Ooh, Queen, did you go there? Yes, girl, I did. There's some family that are jealous of your gift, and they don't want to see you go higher than they've gone, or they want you to stay in the same cycle that they're in. So they'll try to demotivate you, because hear me, everybody that's related to you ain't your family. I say this again. Everybody who's related to you, and I know my mama will hear me, ain't your family. We can be kin folks, but we ain't necessarily family. That just means we got the same grandmama. Or, you know what I'm saying, your uncle married my auntie, so we kind of cousins down the line. Because sometimes your family will do you dirty, and sometimes your friends will be better family to you than your own family. So don't just put that in a bubble of friendship. There's some family, and I've seen it happen. There's some family that will do you dirty for their own selfish reasons. And it's sad because family should be our first haven. Your family should be your first picture of friendship. Your family should be the first picture that you'll see of how love ought to go in spite of. Because all us got shit. All us got shit. But your family's supposed to be there in spite of. You can't really divorce your family because they were born into this situation. But there's some people who, just because they're related to you, don't necessarily want to see you go higher than they are. They want to keep you in this cycle, in this generational pothole of boo-boo, just because they're there. And then when you do make, I can talk about this all day. When you do make it, they want to say, "Oh, you changed on me. Oh, so you Hollywood. Oh, so you too good for us down here." Oh, okay, yeah, pretty much. I'm supposed to change, because if I don't change, that means I'm not growing. If I'm not growing, then that means there's something wrong. So why aren't you changing? Why aren't you changing? Because I love when people say that, "Oh, you didn't change." Well, thank you. That's a compliment. Have you? I don't see how that has become an insult. Because if you don't change, if you are still in the same place that you were before, ain't nothing wrong with me. Sure, there's something wrong with you. You need to take that up with the master, because that's no longer my concern. So the moral of the story is this: everybody who comes into your life is not necessarily happy that they are there. Some people who come into your life, you have to filter. You don't have to be nasty to them. You don't have to be, mean. You can literally say, "Hey, I'm going to be nice and kind to you. Put you at arm's length until you prove yourself to me." Because listen, your dreams and your aspirations and your goals, your visions are just that important. You have to be that cautious with them. Your dream is too important for you to trust any and everybody with it. So you have to filter through all these, "Hey sis, hey bro, hey friend." Uh-oh, I'm back, y'all. That was my niece. You got to filter through all of this. Because and I keep saying this, and I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. The gift that God put in you is tailored to you. And the reason why he put it in you is because you are the person that he wanted to introduce this gift to the world. I have poets on here, got performers on here, my friends on here. And they could do the same thing that I'm doing, be in the same genre that I'm in. But the gift that God gave to me was meant to be broadcasted or to be shown to the world from me. Likewise with you. So if I am careless with my vision, if I'm careless with my goals, if I abort the gift that's in me, the world will never get the chance to see it. Because it was meant to come from me. There can be cheap imitations. There can be cheap imitations, but the impact won't be as powerful if it don't come from me. And because it's that important, you have to guard who you voice that vision and that dream to. So somebody might, that person is not there to destroy it. Sometimes you just got to write the vision. Sometimes you just got to have you in the notebook, you and your iPad, you and whatever you do your stuff on. It has to be just that guarded. Because if who knows where it would be if you gave it to somebody else. Because keep in mind, everybody don't want to see you win. Everybody don't want to see you go higher than they are. Everybody is not as creative as you are. Ooh, what you have, somebody is jealous that they didn't come up with it. So they want it. So they're either there to distract you or to take it from you. Either way, you have to be careful with it because it's just that important. It's just that important that you guard this because everybody is not excited that you get blessed. Everybody's not excited that you coming up. Everybody's not excited that you go into these other planes and that you getting on these stages and you're networking with these people and your name is in lights. Everybody's not excited about that because somebody wants to say, why is she up there and I ain't? He don't deserve that spot, I do. So let me get close to this person and see what they know. Let me get close to them and see what they got on their plate so I can see if I can get that spotlight. Be careful, y'all. It's just that important. It is just that important. And like I said earlier, I don't want you out here blasting folks. No new friends. That's that's how you treat it. That's how you treat it. I can't tell you how to live your life, but what I can do is give you some advice along the way. If you've got some friends that are tried and true, you got some mentors. If you got some family, like I said, they don't necessarily have to be related to you, but if you got some family that you can trust, those are who you need to share your vision with, because those are the ones who are going to invest into you, who are going to pray that you get there, who are going to support you and help you get to that spot. It's just that real, y'all. It's just that real. And I'm not saying this out of a place of like something that I saw. I'm speaking out of a place where I know this is real. I have heard when the foreign exchange was here in Birmingham, it was a liking of Apache, the old Apache in Atlanta. I'm sitting in the audience waiting for my turn, and I hear my poem on stage. Like, what? I wrote that. Turn to the page in my poetry book, and I'm looking at it. But I remember I let that person read it. Oh, okay. So you took a couple of lines out of my poem, and everybody like, yes, go ahead. I'm like, wait till this joker come off the stage. I'm finna light their ass up. But I had to learn that the hard way. So I'm telling everybody who I know, guard your gift. And when you make it to that platform, when you make it to that stage, you better do the dog. You better shine like it ain't nobody's business. You better cut up. Because you're going to make it. God didn't give you this gift for nothing. What you mean? He didn't give you this gift for you to be sitting at home looking at the walls, wondering what. No, God gave you this gift for a reason. What you mean? You better put that thing in motion. Put it in motion and see where it goes. straight to where it's supposed to be. So when you get there, you better climb. You better show out. I know that. You best to show out, sugar. Hey, we're going to be at the top together. That's why I opened the Majesty Lounge, so people would have a platform to come, because if every now and then you just need somewhere to go and let your head down. Okay, come on, babe. That's what the Majesty Lounge for. But I want to see everybody win. If it's in the way that I can support you, I will. That's why if you are a Black-owned business or entrepreneur, put your links up. I'm on StreamYard, so I don't know if I can, receive requests for this live, but put whatever if you selling candles, toothpicks, whatever you're doing, put it in the comments and let the people see it, because I want people to support you. Like I'm all about that. I've always been about that. So just make sure that everybody wins. That's the only thing I want. But be cautious. Some folks in there to distract you. I love y'all. Yeah, and let me just give you this before I close out, because I've had fun with this one. For those who have gifts on here, like I said, I got poets on here. I got singers. Hey Bree, my niece is on here. What you waiting on? You have an idea for a book, stage play, a new invention. What you waiting on? Oh, okay. I ain't hear nothing. Do it. Just like that. Well, I don't have no reason. Sounds like an excuse. Well, I don't have no money. Ooh. Sounds like another excuse. Whatever vision you have, whatever gift you have, put it in motion. I'm telling you, like I just said before, God didn't give you no gift for you to be sitting at home looking at the walls. Go do it. I'm too old. Excuse. Go do it. Whatever's great will have opposition. If it was meant to be easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. Go do it. It's going to bother you till you do. It's going to get on your nerves until you do. It's going to keep you up at night until you do. Go do it. The world needs it. You need it. Because if you don't do it, you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be calling your mama and your auntie saying, I'm volatile. I don't know what's going on. I'm irritated. You be snapping at your children and your husbands and your wives, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, all of that stuff. Go do it. Put it in motion. And watch how your gift will make room for you. It'll get you a seat at the table. And even if you don't have a seat at the table, bring your own chair. Tell them to move over. I got a spot right here. That's a word. Listen, I gotta go. Gotta go. But I love y'all. There's nothing that you can do about it. All right. So we're going to be back here next Thursday. Next Thursday, same time, same station. If you want to come on here with me, or you got a topic that you want to talk about, you let me know. If you are a Black-owned business, put your links in the comments. Put them on my page. Go to the Majesty Lounge. Shoot us an inbox, and we'll highlight you on our page. Just a shameless plug. The Majesty Lounge is in full effect. We have an open mic on the 19th of February. We have another feature show on March the 5th. We got a band coming. So if you want to practice your craft, come to the Majesty Lounge. No problem. I love y'all. Yeah. My husband and I created this platform for artists to come practice their gift. You have a home at the Majesty Lounge. So it's 1400 9th Avenue North, Suite 120 in the Bessemer, Alabama area, 35020. Check out our page. If you are a poet or any type of artist of any kind and you hear this message, hit me up. We can get you on the stage. I love y'all. And I'll be right back here next Thursday. Next Thursday, we're going to talk a little bit about relationships. So y'all share this. Invite your folks. I'm going to be back here on StreamYard. I played a little snippet of my music, but if you have music that you want me to play on here for the first 5 minutes of the show, shoot it to me. I'll blast you out on here, all right? I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.